Gonna keep that body. Rubber side down.
You right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? I'm out on my 8S, still not come up with a full-on nickname for that or abbreviation or whatever, so 8S it is for the moment. Yes, loving it. Although today I'm not loving it, not hugely anyway. Yeah, I'm on my way down to the 1066 CAF and Conquerors Apparel, picking up some clothes from them which I've ordered. And yeah, one of my mates pointed out when I was showing off my lovely new motorcycle that I had a puncture. So I had to pop home and furiously try and repair it. And white van, let's get rid of that. Dispatched. Yeah, one of my mates, he pointed out that I had a puncture. I had a bloody great big nail in it. Insert picture here. Yes, in the rear. So I went home and I've been furiously trying to plug it. And I couldn't work out how to use the mushroom plugs that I've got. A weird old contraption that is. It's like gynecological equipment. So I went with old school and just got some of those rubbery string things. The first one didn't hold, so I did it again and used two, and that's held. So yes, yay to the stringy gooey stuff that you get cheap from China. But yeah, I gave it a minute or two just to make sure that the pressure was holding. It seemed to be okay, and so far so good. Everything's hunky-dory. Yes, traffic, boo, hiss, dispatched. So this bike is now back in my good books again. Yes, no punctures, we don't like them. Pain in the neck, pain in the neck. But thank goodness for those little cheap puncture repair kits, eh? They make life so much better. I would have hated to have had to have written off that tyre just because of a stupid blooming nail that shouldn't have existed. Oh, I love how well this bike handles, I really do. Considering it's all budget equipment on it effectively. Yes, it's lovely. I think I said in my last video on this bike that I'm about halfway through the running in process. I've got it booked in for its first service, and that's a little bit later in time than I'd hoped, but then that's the perils of buying a bike on new bike date and stuff, isn't it? When you get the new registration, it's that all the garages are all booked up with either prepping bikes for sale or servicing them for those people they've got them running in a bit sooner than I've managed to with this. Trouble with having multiple motorbikes, I don't get to sit on this one as much as I would want otherwise, but yeah, other side of having multiple motorbikes, more motorbikes, yay! I mentioned that I was going down to Conquerors Apparel to pick up some more bike kit. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the former boots I've got, although I'm a bit of a lazy sausage, and yeah, they're lace up, so I find them a bit of a pain in the neck. So I've ordered another pair of former boots, but they've got the laces on the front, so they look all urban and stuff, but they've also got a side zip, so it'll make it a lot easier to get in and out of them. They're also a bit higher up the ankle as well, so they will offer a little bit more protection should I ever have an off. Hopefully won't ever have an off, but you never know, do you? You never know. It's why we wear the kit. So yeah, I've got some new boots coming, which I'm looking forward to. I also got some more riding jeans. These are Oxford, they're AAA rated for abrasion, got CE armour and all that sort of stuff. They're very good, very comfy, single layer, and I really like them, but I fancied a little bit of a change. These ones are blue, I've ordered some of the black ones, same fit, same style, same jean, but just in black. So yes, been mixed up a little bit, which would be cool. And I've also ordered a new bomber jacket. I really love the armour one that I've got. It's a very authentic looking, even got the orange liner and all that stuff. It's still got the orange liner and that, so it looks like the old school bomber jackets that I remember from when I was a lad and always wanted one. So yeah, I really love the style of it. It's super warm and really comfortable, and it's got decent armour in it, although I haven't actually got a back protector in that one, which I should have fitted. I do have one that I can put in there, but yeah, it's one of the downsides of its authenticity is that it's still got that great big metal zip on the front, and I scratched the tank on my Gixxer with that, which took a little bit of repairing, and I also scratched the tank on this with it, which is annoying because I thought this had a plastic tank, but it doesn't. It has a painted metal one. Yeah, they could have saved some weight and done a plastic one. It would be much better. Now I do appreciate that they're going for authenticity with that zip, because that's how they came in the olden days, and probably ever since. But yes, it's a motorcycle jacket. It's for people that ride a motorcycle. And the reason they had blooming great big metal zips on them in the past was because that was the best zips in the past. They're not necessarily the best zips now. And they could have just plastic coated it or done something different, and it could have still been just as strong, but just plastic coated, and then it wouldn't have scratched my tank. So yes, I'm buying another bomber jacket, and it's a slightly waterproof one as well as a bonus, with a plastic zip, or at least it's a well protected zip, I believe. Yeah, it's an Oxford one. I really like some of their stuff at the moment. The jeans are Oxford as well. Yeah, they're making some good kit, and it was quite a surprise to find that they actually make some good kit. Which I feel bad for thinking that, but then they are kind of a jack of all trades, and jack of all trades are normally master of none. But AAA rated jeans, yes please, have some of that. And I think the jacket is AA rated, which is a shame. It would be nice if it was AAA rated. And it has a space for a back protector and comes with shoulder and elbow armour, so I'll probably buy a back protector to slip into it, although I might well have one that fits. From my old super hoodie, which is an Oxford product, and I don't like that. It's not very well made, which is why I don't wear it very often. I used to play Airsoft around here. It is so nice having some more revs to play with on this bike now. Yeah, I mean, it just gives you that little bit extra, that perk of speed and acceleration options that you couldn't get on the early rev stage of running it in. And yeah, that was a little bit frustrating trying to keep it below 70 miles an hour when you wanted to do a quick burst overtake or whatever. But yeah, one of the charms of bikes like this is that you've got power that you can use, and it's not about doing 150 miles an hour. It's about enjoying like normal speeds, realistic speeds that you're not going to get arrested for. Go with that, and billions of cars, damn it. Oh, I'm stuck, dispatched. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that. I'm currently wearing my rucker top, which is a very good top, but because it's a very good top and like is my waterproof winter wear, I don't like wearing it as a daily jacket. It's very good, it's very expensive, so I should be able to wear it as a daily jacket, but I want it to last as a winter and waterproof jacket for as long as possible. So yeah, I get maximum value for money out of it, so to speak, and that means that I don't really like wearing it on the old daily, you know. Don't really like wearing it on the old daily. It's more for big trips, that is, like going down to Dartmoor or up to Wales and things like that. Although on my upcoming trip to Wales, if that happens, I hope it happens, on my upcoming trip to Wales I'll not be wearing the rucker, because we're doing some trails, hopefully, that's on the Aprilia, and I really can't wait. I've been itching to get up there, and very much looking forward to meeting the person I'm going to meet up there to ride the lanes with. Yeah, it should be an awesome trip. Not long to go to that one. Not long to go at all. I have to say, every time I ride this bike, I love having a quick shifter more and more. I never thought it would be something that I'd give a monkeys about. Because using the clutch on a motorcycle is no hardship, and I'm not Valentino Rossi, so I don't need instantaneous, quick, fast, super speedy gear shifts like I would if I was racing or stuff like that. But doesn't mean it's not nice to use. And on this bike here it works very well indeed. It does work very well indeed. In fact, it actually works better than using the clutch, because the clutch feels a little bit cheap, or it might be the cable, or it might be the lever, or what have you. But yeah, it's an afterthought almost, and I guess because they probably planned it to have the quick shifter from the off, they didn't need to spend money on a nice clutch movement and stuff. It's not a heavy clutch at all. It's really light, in fact, but yeah, it just feels a bit cheap. But then it's an £8 motorcycle in a world where motorcycles are 20 grand. 1066 cav, we are in you. One thing I love about this bike is a nice little attention to detail. On the underneath of the saddle here, it's got a couple of little straps that you can use to attach luggage, and it's also got a couple of helmet hooks as well if you need them. Just a nice little touch. Didn't cost them a lot of money to do, but add to the bike's feel. Awesome. Right, let's get some food and some bike clobber. Good to see a few about today. Right, kit acquired. Thank you Conquerors Apparel for sorting me out. Really appreciated. Good kit and good stuff. Awesome. And thanks to 1066 Caff for very nice nosh. Ham and cheese toasty, nommed. And that little spanner there means I am now at the mileage for my first service. So once I get home, I guess I'll have to tuck this up for a couple of weeks until I can get that service done. I don't mind being over it a little bit, but I don't want to go over it mega. I just want to get that oil out as quick as possible and get the good stuff in, and then I'll be able to start working on getting the bike fully running. I think I have to go for 1,000 miles or something like that before I'm allowed full revs, but with the 7,000 that I've got so far, it's plenty, so I don't really feel like I need more. It will just be nice to have more. So a massive thank you to Conquerors Apparel. They always provide me with great customer service, and they even offered me a little discount this time as well. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. Lovely. Awesome. Appreciated. It's superstars. But yes, yeah, it was always a pleasure to go down there and have a little chat with them. So thank you again. Right, if you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, do give it a little thumbs up, and yeah, if you didn't, you can give it a little thumbs down, I don't mind, but please drop in a comment. Anyway, you all safe and take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bike. Rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike. Rubber side down.